to Coach Perry, just the transition, I already knew how to play corner, and just understanding the game a whole lot more, to just up my level of play.
Do you still keep in touch with Coach Hayward?
I haven't talked to him since the season started. I talked to him a little bit during the summer. It's going to be interesting seeing him this weekend, though.
When that happened, when you left, what was his conversation with you guys?
Dang, I remember I just got out of class and he had called me, and he basically just said, I'm out of here. And like I already read on Twitter and everything like that. So I was waiting for a call. I was expecting the call, and I got the call and said, I'm out of here. I'm going to Washington. Kind of telling his voice he was a little sad, but he's a grown man. He got to do what he has to do. He's got a living too, and there was no hard feelings when he left, no hatred. It's just it's part of the business, and I understood that.
And the thing that talking to guys like you and Rashad and Ty about Coach Perry is his biggest strength is the fact that he makes it simple for everybody, not just you guys at the top of the depth chart, but the new guys as well.
Definitely, he does. Like you said, he makes it simple for even the guys who just came into college. Trying to understand the position. I wouldn't say dummies it down, but he brings it down to a level to where they can process it. And so when you get a guy like that who can make younger players better just by the way he talks about it, it makes everybody better.
Thanks. Just talking about the situation with Cody and Sean, do you think that the way it happened was almost a blessing in disguise for this team, that you guys had the ability to rally around Cody and still come out with two wins?
Oh, definitely. Cody's a great quarterback, and I had no doubt about that he was going to come in there and get the job done. So, it's good to see that Sean again, that Cody can step into play and do the job. And so, we have confidence in both quarterbacks, and not a lot of teams in the country got two QBs that can go in there and win them some games. So
and then just talking, I want to ask about because you're playing a lot of slot coverage this year. I want to ask what the main differences are, and which do you like better?
I like playing that nickel position. One-on-one coverage in the nickel position is probably hard, especially when you're playing inside leverage and like a cover one in a slot, because they can go either way, and you have no help really other than the safety in the middle. And so it's hard, but it's definitely rewarding. You can make a lot of plays in the slot position. Zone coverage in the slot position is always fun, but they both have its rewards.
Austin Safarian-Jenkins, he's a tight end, but he's a pretty fast guy. Do you expect to maybe man up on him at least once in the Washington game?
I'm sure I'll see him, in a couple man coverages, whether he lines up as a tight end and we're in our base coverage, or he's in a slot and we're in nickel. So I expect to see him, and expect I'm gonna do my job.
How much does that club hinder you? I know it's different than the punt game, but on defense, to interceptions.
This is the first time I've ever worn one of these, but definitely I normal plays I intercepted today I wasn't able to grab. It definitely limited some things, but I think tomorrow they're going to cut off a little bit of it so that I can use my fingers a little bit more. But it definitely limits me a little bit as far as catching the ball.
How do you kind of get over that mental? It's a physical thing too, but it's also mental, not thinking that I can't quite be the same player.
Just be able to make plays. As long as I get my job done and bat the ball down, I feel this isn't gonna make any difference in my game. I still feel like if the ball's in the air, I'm gonna go get it, whether I have this on or not. So, in the end, I feel this doesn't matter at all.
Yeah. Thanks, Jordan.
Yeah.